Welcome, weary traveler, to a journey not through space, but through time. A journey designed to gently lull your mind and soothe your spirit as you drift towards the tranquil shores of sleep. Tonight, we embark on an extraordinary adventure, a whispered tour through the ancient world, exploring wonders that once stood as testaments to human ingenuity and dreams. Imagine a time, long, long ago, when the world was filled with marvels, built by human hands, structures so grand, so awe-inspiring, they captured the imaginations of all who beheld them, and continue to do so even today. Allow yourself to settle in, to find a comfortable position, letting your body sink deeper into the softness beneath you. Feel the gentle weight of the blankets, the warmth, the quiet stillness of the air around you. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, feeling your chest rise, and then a long, soft exhale, letting go of any tension, any thoughts that may still be lingering. Just breathe, slowly, deeply, naturally. As you continue to breathe, imagine a soft, shimmering mist beginning to swirl around you. A mist of time, carrying you gently back through the centuries, through the millennia. We are traveling to a world where the stars seemed closer, where the desert sands held ancient secrets, and where human ambition reached for the heavens. Our journey begins in a land of golden sands under a vast, endless sky, a land of pharaohs and ancient mysteries. We are in Egypt, and our first destination is the most enduring, the most ancient, and perhaps the most iconic of all the wonders, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Allow your mind's eye to slowly form an image of this magnificent structure. It stands there, majestically, on the desert plateau, bathed in the soft, ethereal glow of a setting sun, or perhaps the cool silver light of a rising moon. A silent sentinel, it has watched over millennia, witnessed countless sunrises and sunsets, felt the whisper of desert winds for thousands upon thousands of years. This pyramid is the oldest and the only surviving ancient wonder. Think about that for a moment. While all the others have faded into dust or legend, this colossal monument still stands, a silent testament to the incredible skill and unwavering determination of its builders. For over 3,800 years, it held the title of the tallest man-made structure on Earth. Imagine, nearly 4 millennia towering above everything else, reaching towards the stars as if trying to touch the very fabric of the cosmos. It was a beacon, a landmark, visible for miles across the flat desert landscape, a symbol of power, of eternity. The pyramid was built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, a final resting place for a king who believed that by building such an immense and enduring structure, he could secure his passage to the afterlife and ensure his legacy for all time. It was more than just a tomb. It was a gateway, a vessel for the pharaoh's eternal journey. It's estimated that it took around 20 years to construct this marvel. 20 years of continuous, painstaking labor under the scorching Egyptian sun, a testament to ancient perseverance, to a vision so grand that an entire civilization dedicated itself to its realization. Imagine the sheer scale of the project, the organization, the coordination required to bring such a dream into being. The sheer scale is truly breathtaking. It's made of over 2.3 million stone blocks, each one weighing tons. Imagine not just hundreds, but millions of these massive stones, carefully cut, precisely shaped, and then somehow lifted into place, layer upon layer, reaching higher and higher towards the sky. These blocks were quarried from distant sites and transported with incredible ingenuity. Think about it. Without modern machinery, without cranes, without trucks, how did they do it? The theories abound: ramps, sledges, immense human effort, and perhaps a deep understanding of physics and leverage that we are only beginning to fully appreciate. It speaks to a level of engineering that was far beyond its time, a true marvel of human innovation. And even more astonishing is the pyramid's precise alignment with the cardinal directions: north, south, east, west. It is aligned almost perfectly with true north, a feat that still puzzles and amazes astronomers and engineers today. How did they achieve such precision? Was it by observing the stars, the sun, a deep intuitive connection to the rhythms of the cosmos? It adds another layer to the mystery and the wonder of this ancient monument. Allow this image of the Great Pyramid to slowly fade from your mind's eye as we prepare to drift to another time, another place, carried by the gentle current of our sleepy journey. Feel the desert air giving way to something softer, perhaps a hint of moisture, a whisper of green. Now, let's gently drift to the legendary Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Imagine a verdant dream rising from the arid desert, a shimmering oasis in a land of sand and sun. Though their existence is still debated by historians, ancient texts describe them in vivid detail, painting a picture of a paradise unlike anything seen before or since. Picture terraces built one upon another like immense green steps rising high into the sky, each level overflowing with lush foliage, fragrant flowers, and exotic trees. A cool oasis in the harsh Mesopotamian landscape, a place where the air was always fresh and the gentle sound of water was ever present. They were said to have been built by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his homesick wife, Queen Amytis. She longed for the green hills and valleys of her homeland, and the king, in his boundless love, sought to recreate that beauty in the heart of the desert. A grand gesture, a testament to love and the power of a king's desire to bring joy to his queen. Imagine standing beneath these gardens, looking up as lush green greenery cascaded down from above. Vines trailing, flowers blooming in vibrant colors, fruit trees laden with ripe produce. A living, breathing tapestry of nature's beauty, defying the very environment it was built in. And how was this verdant paradise sustained? Water was reportedly lifted by a sophisticated system of pumps from the mighty Euphrates River. Imagine a series of Archimedes screws, or perhaps chain pumps, tirelessly bringing water from the river below, up to the highest terraces, ensuring that every plant, every flower, every tree received the life-giving water it needed. A marvel of ancient hydraulic engineering, a testament to their understanding of how to harness the power of water. Picture fragrant flowers, their sweet scents mingling in the warm air. Exotic trees, their leaves rustling softly in the gentle breeze. And the gentle sound of water trickling through the gardens, flowing down from terrace to terrace, creating a soothing symphony, a constant, calming presence. It must have been a place of profound peace and beauty, a true sanctuary from the outside world. Let the image of these cascading gardens slowly dissolve as we prepare to move on, carried by the quiet current of our journey. The scent of blossoms replaced by a hint of something more sacred, more divine. Next, we journey to Olympia in Greece, home to the magnificent statue of Zeus. Imagine the ancient world gathered for the Olympic Games, the greatest athletic and cultural festival of its time. And at its heart, within the sacred precinct, stood the Temple of Zeus, a grand and imposing structure, housing a wonder that inspired awe and reverence in all who beheld it. This colossal statue of the king of the gods, Zeus himself, was crafted by the legendary sculptor Phidias. Imagine the skill, the vision required to bring such a deity to life in such a grand form. Phidias was renowned for his ability to capture the essence of divinity, and with this statue, he truly excelled. It sat within the Temple of Zeus, a sacred site for the ancient Olympic Games. Pilgrims and athletes alike would come to pay homage, to seek blessings, and to gaze upon the image of their supreme god. The temple itself was a masterpiece of Doric architecture, but it was the statue within that truly captivated the soul. Zeus was depicted seated on a magnificent throne, a throne adorned with precious metals and intricate carvings. In one hand, he held a scepter, a symbol of his supreme authority, and in the other, a smaller statue of Nike, the goddess of victory, a fitting emblem for the site of the Olympic Games. The statue itself was made of ivory plates and gold panels. Imagine the soft gleam of the ivory, representing Zeus's skin, and the rich, warm glow of the gold forming his robes and hair, gleaming softly in the temple's dim light. The contrast between the pale ivory and the radiant gold must have been breathtaking, creating an almost ethereal presence. Its eyes were said to follow you as you moved through the temple, instilling a sense of awe and reverence, a feeling that you were truly in the presence of a divine being, that the god himself was watching you. It was designed to evoke a profound spiritual experience, to make visitors feel that they had truly encountered the divine. The statue was so grand, so lifelike, that ancient visitors felt they had truly seen Zeus himself, not merely a representation, but a manifestation of the god's power and majesty. It was a masterpiece, not just of art, but of spiritual evocation, a wonder that touched the very soul of those who gazed upon it. Allow the image of the gleaming Zeus to gently recede as we prepare to journey once more, the sacred quiet of Olympia giving way to the bustling energy of another ancient city. Now let's visit the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, a sanctuary dedicated to the goddess of the hunt and the wilderness. Imagine a city pulsating with life, a vibrant port on the coast of Asia Minor, and at its heart, a temple of unparalleled beauty, a beacon of devotion and architectural splendor. This temple was rebuilt multiple times, each incarnation more splendid than the last, a testament to the enduring devotion of the people of Ephesus to their beloved goddess, Artemis. Each time it was destroyed, whether by flood or by fire, the people would rebuild it, grander, more magnificent, symbolizing their unwavering faith. It was crafted from gleaming marble, a pristine white that must have shimmered under the Mediterranean sun, with towering columns that seemed to touch the sky. Imagine a forest of these colossal marble columns reaching upwards, supporting a roof of immense scale. The sheer architectural ambition was astounding. Inside, a cult statue of Artemis stood, adorned with many breasts, symbolizing fertility and abundance. This was a different depiction of Artemis than the hunter goddess of the Greeks. Here, she was revered as a mother goddess, a source of life and nourishment. Her presence filled the temple, a powerful symbol of life's endless cycle. The temple was a bustling center of worship, pilgrimage, and commerce. People would travel from far and wide to offer prayers, to seek blessings, to participate in festivals, and to trade their wares. It was a place where the spiritual and the earthly intertwined, a vibrant hub of ancient life. Imagine the soft glow of oil lamps illuminating its intricate carvings at dusk. As the sun set and shadows lengthened, the flickering light would dance across the marble, bringing the sculpted figures to life, creating an atmosphere of profound mystery and reverence. The air would be filled with the scent of incense, the murmur of prayers, and the quiet footsteps of devotees. It was a place of peace and spiritual reflection, a haven for those seeking solace, a sanctuary where one could feel a connection to the divine, to the ancient rhythms of life, and to a sense of community that transcended individual lives. Allow the image of the gleaming marble temple and the soft glow of its lamps to gently fade as we prepare for our next destination. The sounds of worship giving way to a quiet solemnity, a sense of eternal rest. Our next wonder is the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, a grand tomb built for Mausolus, a satrap or governor in the Persian Empire. Imagine a city on the southwestern coast of Anatolia, now modern-day Turkey, a city known for its beauty and its grand architecture. And here, rising majestically above the city, was a tomb so magnificent, so elaborate, that it gave us the very word, mausoleum. This was no ordinary tomb. It was a colossal monument designed not just to house the remains of a ruler, but to commemorate his life and his legacy in a way that would endure for all time. As you drift deeper and deeper into the gentle embrace of sleep, let the image of this grand tomb begin to form in your mind's eye, a structure of immense beauty and intricate detail, a final resting place fit for a king or a powerful ruler. We will explore the exquisite details of the mausoleum at Halicarnassus and continue our journey through the wonders of the ancient world in our next peaceful segment. For now, simply allow yourself to float in this tranquil space between waking and sleeping, feeling the gentle pull towards a deep and restorative rest. Let your breath be soft and even, your body heavy and relaxed, your mind quiet and still, drifting, deeper and deeper into the peaceful realm of sleep. Good night. And now, as the gentle current of our imagination carries us onward, we leave the sun-drenched sands of Egypt and the verdant, whispered secrets of Babylon, drifting slowly, softly across the ancient seas. Our journey now takes us to a place of profound remembrance, a testament to love and power and an artistry so grand, it gifted us a word that echoes through time. Towards the ancient city of Halicarnassus, nestled on the southwestern coast of Asia Minor, present-day Bodrum, Turkey. Imagine the soft lapping of waves against the hull of our vessel. A gentle breeze, carrying the scent of distant cypress trees and the faint, sweet aroma of jasmine. The sky above us is a canvas of deepening twilight, painted with hues of lavender and rose, as the first stars begin to shimmer like tiny diamonds scattered across velvet. As we approach the harbor, a magnificent structure begins to emerge from the twilight mist, a silhouette against the fading light, growing clearer, more defined, with every passing moment. This is the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, a monument so utterly breathtaking, so exquisitely elaborate, that its very name, mausolus, became synonymous with grand burial chambers, giving us the word mausoleum. Let your eyes softly trace its contours. Even from this distance, you can sense its immense scale, its intricate beauty. It wasn't merely a tomb, it was a work of art, a fusion of cultures, a silent symphony in stone. This extraordinary structure was designed by the finest minds of its era. Greek architects, their names now whispered by the winds of time, but their genius forever etched in this creation. And it was adorned with sculpted friezes by the most famous artists of the ancient world, their hands guided by inspiration, bringing stone to life. Consider for a moment the sheer ambition, the vision behind such a project. It was built for Mausolus, a satrap in the Persian Empire, a powerful ruler, and his wife and sister, Artemisia II, a queen whose devotion was as legendary as the monument itself. She oversaw its construction after his passing, ensuring that his final resting place would be a wonder for all eternity. The tomb itself was a harmonious blend of architectural styles, a beautiful dialogue between cultures. You could discern the elegant columns and pediments of Greek design, speaking of classical grace, intertwined with the sturdy, stepped platforms, reminiscent of Lycian traditions, and even subtle elements, echoing the grandeur of Egyptian architecture, a testament to the interconnectedness of the ancient world, a peaceful coexistence of artistic expression. Imagine this towering structure rising majestically towards the heavens, its base a solid monumental platform, perhaps adorned with carvings depicting scenes of life and power, and then, above that, a colonnade of graceful Ionic columns supporting a roof that was not flat but crowned with a stepped pyramid, a series of receding layers, drawing the eye ever upwards. And at its very apex, the pinnacle of this architectural marvel, stood a magnificent statue, a chariot with Mausolus himself, perhaps accompanied by Artemisia or a deity, guiding his celestial journey. A powerful image, eternally poised between earth and sky, a symbol of his enduring legacy. As your gaze drifts across the imagined surface of this wonder, picture the intricate friezes, bands of sculpted narrative that encircled the monument. These weren't just decorative elements, they were storytellers in stone, depicting battles of mythical heroes and legendary creatures, perhaps even scenes from Mausolus's own life, his triumphs, his reign. Each carving, a frozen moment in time, inviting contemplation, inviting wonder. It stood for centuries, a lasting tribute to a powerful ruler, a place of quiet remembrance, a beacon of human artistry. It wasn't just a tomb, it was a statement, a declaration of enduring power and profound love. A silent guardian, watching over the city and the sea. Allow yourself to feel the quiet dignity of this place that emanates from such a monumental act of remembrance. The soft moonlight, now bathing its imagined form, casting long, gentle shadows. The air is still, save for the distant cry of a night bird and the rhythmic whisper of the waves. We linger here for a moment longer, absorbing the serene beauty, the profound history of this magnificent mausoleum, a place where art and memory intertwined to create something truly eternal. Now, as our gentle vessel slowly imperceptibly begins to turn. We bid a silent farewell to the shores of Halicarnassus. The mausoleum slowly recedes into the starlit distance, becoming a cherished memory, a beautiful image held softly in your mind's eye. Our journey continues across the tranquil waters of the Aegean Sea. The stars above us are countless, a shimmering tapestry guiding our way. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the faint scent of salt and distant islands. We are sailing towards another island, a place of vibrant history and a colossal legend. We are sailing to the island of Rhodes. As the first blush of dawn begins to paint the eastern sky, a soft pearlescent glow on the horizon, our destination comes into view. The island of Rhodes, bathed in the gentle light of a new day. Its shores beckon us closer, and as we draw nearer to the harbor of Rhodes, our eyes are drawn to a sight that defies imagination. A presence so immense, so awe-inspiring, it commands immediate attention. This is the mighty Colossus of Rhodes. Imagine its colossal form rising from the very entrance of the harbor, a towering figure cast in bronze, gleaming with the first rays of the rising sun. This enormous statue depicted the revered sun god Helios, the patron deity and guardian of the island of Rhodes. It was said, whispered through the ages, that this magnificent statue actually straddled the harbor entrance. Its mighty legs spread wide apart, with ships sailing gracefully between its powerful limbs. Can you picture that incredible image? A vessel dwarfed by the sheer scale of the god, passing beneath his watchful gaze, a truly humbling and awe-inspiring passage. Imagine its immense form, its polished bronze surface, catching the light, gleaming under the Mediterranean sun, a radiant beacon for sailors returning home or venturing out into the vast expanse of the sea. A symbol of protection, of power, of the island's unwavering spirit. The Colossus wasn't just a statue, it was a monument to triumph. It was built to celebrate Rhodes' victory over an invading army, the forces of Demetrius Poliorcetes, who had besieged the island for over a year. The Rhodians, after their hard-won freedom, decided to melt down the abandoned siege equipment left behind by their defeated foes, and use the bronze to create this magnificent tribute to their protector, Helios. It was a monumental feat of ancient engineering and artistry. It took an incredible 12 years to construct. Imagine the dedication, the skill, the sheer human effort involved in raising such a giant, piece by piece, section by section, until it stood in all its glory, a testament to human ingenuity and collective will. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin as our boat glides closer, the gentle rocking motion lulling you deeper into relaxation. The image of the Colossus fills your mind, its sheer scale, its powerful presence, a silent guardian overseeing the bustling harbor, the comings and goings of ships, the lives of the people it protected. Though it stood for only about 54 years before an earthquake, a powerful tremor, toppled it, its legend lives on. Its brief existence was enough to etch its image indelibly into the annals of history, a wonder that captivated and inspired for generations. Even in ruins, its fallen pieces were so large, so monumental, that people came from afar, from distant lands, to marvel at them. Imagine the awe, the wonder felt by those who gazed upon its shattered remnants. A finger larger than a man, a head the size of a small house. Even in its broken state, its grandeur was undeniable. These wonders, these magnificent creations, though mostly gone, now existing only in the realm of memory and imagination, remind us of the extraordinary depths of human creativity and ambition. They whisper stories across the centuries of ancient civilizations, their beliefs, their dreams, their aspirations. Each wonder, each monumental achievement was a place of awe, a testament to what humanity could achieve when united by vision, by purpose, by a desire to create something truly extraordinary, something that would transcend their own lifetimes. As we drift through these ancient memories, these echoes of grandeur, allow yourself to feel the deep calm of history surrounding you. Let the whispers of these magnificent structures guide you into a peaceful slumber. The gentle rocking of our imaginary boat, the soft sounds of the sea, the warmth of the sun, or the cool embrace of the moon all contribute to this profound sense of peace. Rest now, knowing that the world holds such incredible, timeless beauty, such enduring tales of human endeavor and imagination. Before we continue our journey, let's take a moment to revisit some of the wonders we've already encountered, allowing their images to settle gently in your mind. Picture again the Great Pyramid of Giza, not just as a tomb, but as a giant calendar, its shadows lengthening and shortening with uncanny accuracy, marking the solstices and equinoxes, a celestial clock built into the very fabric of the earth. Imagine the ancient astronomers observing these subtle shifts, understanding the rhythm of the cosmos encoded in stone. Whispers suggest that the pyramid's outer casing stones, now mostly gone, were polished white limestone, gleaming like a beacon under the desert sun. Imagine the dazzling brilliance of that sight, a mountain of pure light, shimmering against the azure sky, visible from miles around, a truly breathtaking spectacle. Consider the possibility that the pyramid's internal passages were designed to channel specific sounds or vibrations, creating a unique acoustic experience. Perhaps the ancient priests or pharaohs entered these chambers to meditate, to connect with the divine, to experience a resonance that transcended the ordinary, a symphony of stone and sound. Imagine the ancient workers not just toiling under the desert sun, but perhaps singing rhythmic chants to coordinate their efforts, making the construction a symphony of human endeavor. Each stone lifted, each block placed to the cadence of a shared song, a collective breath, a unified purpose, the very air vibrating with their shared energy. The Great Pyramid's original entrance was so cleverly concealed, it remained hidden for centuries after its completion, a testament to ancient security and ingenuity. A secret passage known only to a select few, guarding the sacred mysteries within. Let's imagine the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, not as a single terrace, but as a series of ascending platforms, each level a new botanical delight, a verdant staircase rising towards the heavens, each tier a vibrant tapestry of colors and scents. Envision the complex irrigation system, possibly using a screw pump, a marvel of ancient engineering, to lift water from the mighty Euphrates River, hundreds of feet up, to nourish the gardens. A continuous flow of life-giving water, defying gravity. The gardens were said to be built on a massive stone foundation, preventing water from seeping into the palace below, a further testament to the advanced engineering of the Babylonians. A dry, secure foundation for a lush, living wonder. Think of the diverse flora, exotic trees, and fragrant blossoms brought from distant lands, creating a microclimate of lushness in arid Mesopotamia. A vibrant oasis a living museum of botanical wonders, a testament to the queen's longing for her mountainous homeland. Some scholars believe the gardens were not just a pleasure ground, but a symbolic representation of a mountain, a sacred landscape in flat Babylon, a man-made peak reaching for the gods, connecting earth and sky, a place of spiritual significance as well as beauty. These images, these whispers of the past, now gently mingle in your mind, creating a rich tapestry of ancient wonders. And as we continue our journey across the tranquil waters, under the watchful gaze of the moon and the twinkling stars, we prepare to visit our next destination, a place of divine beauty and sacred reverence. We are heading towards the ancient city of Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympic Games, and home to a magnificent statue that embodied the very essence of a god. Let the gentle rocking of our imaginary boat carry you deeper and deeper into relaxation. The air is soft and cool, the sounds of the night, a lullaby guiding you towards a peaceful and restorative sleep. Just breathe, slowly, deeply, and allow yourself to drift into the calm of this ancient world. And so our journey continues, drifting gently from the cool, damp air of the Hanging Gardens. We now turn our attention towards the heart of ancient Greece, to a place of profound reverence and breathtaking artistry. Let us journey now to the sacred grounds of Olympia, home to the magnificent statue of Zeus at Olympia. Not just a statue, but a living presence, a divine embodiment, housed within a temple that was itself a marvel of human endeavor. Imagine for a moment the sheer scale of this a colossal deity, towering 40 feet tall, reaching towards the heavens, crafted with unimaginable skill, from the most precious materials, ivory and gold. His skin, a smooth, luminous ivory, perhaps gleamed softly in the dim temple light, while his robes, his hair, his beard were fashioned from shimmering gold, a vision of divine majesty. His eyes, perhaps inlaid with gleaming gemstones, catching the light and seeming to gaze with infinite wisdom upon those who stood before him. This wasn't merely a static sculpture, but a figure imbued with life. The ivory skin, so delicate, so precious, required constant care. Ancient caretakers, with meticulous devotion, would carefully treat it with oil to prevent cracking, to preserve its ethereal beauty. Imagine the hushed reverence, the gentle movements as they tended to their god, ensuring his eternal perfection. Imagine the intricate details of Zeus's throne, a masterpiece in itself, adorned with mythological scenes, each carving telling a story of gods and heroes, of cosmic battles and divine interventions. Precious metals gleamed against the rich, dark ebony, creating a tapestry of light and shadow, a symphony of craftsmanship that would captivate the eye and stir the soul. It was a throne fit for the king of the gods, a testament to the boundless creativity and unwavering faith of the ancient world. Feel the reverence, the awe of ancient pilgrims as they approached the temple, their hearts filled with anticipation, their steps hushed as they drew nearer, catching a majestic form through the colonnaded entrance, framing a vision that would stay with them for a lifetime. The air, thick with incense and the quiet murmur of prayers, a sacred space where the divine felt tangibly close. The Temple of Zeus at Olympia was not just a place of worship, a sanctuary for the god, but also a treasury of art, a repository of beauty from across the Greek world. Filled with offerings from grateful devotees and sculptures, each telling its own tale, a testament to human devotion and artistic expression. Imagine the hushed galleries, the soft light illuminating countless treasures, each a silent prayer a whispered hope offered to the mighty Zeus. Allow your mind to gently drift now, carried by a soft breeze across the Aegean Sea, to the ancient city of Ephesus and the magnificent temple of Artemis. Not merely a temple, but a bustling hub of commerce and spiritual devotion, a vibrant center where the sacred and the worldly intertwined. Imagine the sheer scale of this architectural wonder. Larger than a football field, its immense footprint dominating the landscape. Supported by over 120 massive marble columns, each one intricately carved, reaching skyward like ancient trees, supporting a roof that seemed to touch the clouds. Each column, a work of art in itself, adorned with reliefs depicting scenes from mythology or the life of the goddess, telling stories in stone. The temple was a testament to enduring faith. It was rebuilt not once, but multiple times after destruction by flood, by fire, by human hands, each iteration more magnificent than the last, a phoenix rising from the ashes, always grander, always more beautiful, a symbol of resilience and unwavering devotion. The people of Ephesus would not be deterred. Their God would have her glorious home. Consider them. Their God would have a glorious home, faring in temporary refuge from justice. A sacred space where the laws of man yielded to the divine for a time. Imagine the quiet desperation of those seeking asylum, the hushed conversations, the silent prayers, within the protective embrace of Artemis. The temple was not just a religious site, but also a powerful financial institution, holding deposits, acting as a bank for ancient merchants. Imagine the bustling activity, the clinking of coins, the hushed negotiations. Within its sacred precincts, a place where wealth and faith intertwined, where the practicalities of life found a home alongside the spiritual. A true heart of the city in every sense. Now, let us sail on the tranquil waters of the Mediterranean towards the ancient city of Halicarnassus and the awe-inspiring mausoleum, not just a tomb, but a towering monument of grief and artistic collaboration, a final resting place that transcended mere mortality. Imagine the mausoleum's unique blend of architectural styles, a harmonious fusion of Greek, Egyptian, and Lycian influences. Greek columns, Egyptian pyramid, Lycian statuary, all coming together in a breathtaking display of cultural exchange and artistic innovation, a testament to the diverse world of the ancient Mediterranean. The tomb was adorned with exquisite friezes depicting battles and mythological scenes, each carved with incredible skill by the most famous artists of the age. Timotheus, Leocharis, their names echoing through history, their genius etched in stone. Imagine walking around the monument, tracing the stories with your eyes, each panel a window into a world of heroes and legends. Imagine the statue of Mausolus and Artemisia, his grieving queen, standing atop the monument, overlooking their city. Mausolus, the satrap, for whom this grand tomb was built, and Artemisia, his sister and wife, whose profound grief spurred its creation. Imagine their silent vigil, their regal forms gazing out over the bustling city below, a timeless symbol of love and loss and enduring legacy. The mausoleum was so renowned, so magnificent, that its name gave us the very word, mausoleum, for any grand tomb, a lasting legacy etched into our language, a testament to its unparalleled grandeur and the profound impact it had on the ancient world and beyond. Envision the tomb's stepped pyramid roof, rising in tiers towards the heavens, culminating in a chariot statue, perhaps of Mausolus and Artemisia, in a four-horse chariot, reaching towards the sky, a final, triumphant gesture, a symbol of their ascent to immortality. Imagine the sun glinting off the bronze, a beacon visible from miles around, a silent promise of eternal remembrance. Now, let us gaze upon the Colossus of Rhodes, not just a statue, but a symbol of defiance and victory, a monument to the indomitable spirit of a people who refuse to yield. Imagine the Colossus, a bronze giant, over 100 feet tall, standing guard over the harbor entrance of the island of Rhodes, its polished surface reflecting the sun's golden rays, a dazzling spectacle for all who approached by sea or by land, a beacon of strength and a testament to their freedom. The statue was hollow, a marvel of ancient engineering, constructed from bronze plates, carefully hammered and shaped over an iron framework, a feat of ancient metallurgy and structural design. Imagine the immense effort, the countless hours, the skilled hands that brought this titan to life, piece by painstaking piece. Ponder the engineering challenge of assembling such a massive statue, piece by piece, on site, over many years. A temporary earth ramp or mound would have been built around the rising statue, allowing workers to reach and attach the higher sections. Imagine the slow, steady progress, the anticipation as the god's form gradually emerged against the blue Rhodian sky. Some legends suggest the Colossus straddled the harbor entrance, ships sailing between its legs, a truly awe-inspiring sight, a gateway to the city guarded by a god. While this image is captivating and has captured the imagination for centuries, it's more likely that the statue stood on a pedestal to one side of the harbor, still an imposing and magnificent presence, but perhaps not quite the wide-legged giant of popular myth. Yet the image persists, a testament to its legendary status. The statue was built to commemorate Rhodes' victory over a siege, a monument to their resilience and freedom, a tribute to the sun god Helios, their patron deity who they believed had helped them repel their invaders, a silent promise that their island would remain free. Feel the gentle sea breeze as you imagine standing at its base, looking up at the colossal figure of the sun god Helios, his face perhaps serene yet powerful, his gaze sweeping across the horizon, watching over his people and the ships that sailed their seas. A feeling of peace and security washes over you as you contemplate this ancient guardian. Finally, let us journey to the distant shores of Egypt, to the legendary city of Alexandria and the magnificent lighthouse of Alexandria, often known as the Pharos. Not just a lighthouse, but an ancient skyscraper, a towering beacon guiding ships across the vast expanse of the Mediterranean. Imagine the lighthouse's three distinct sections, tapering upwards, each with its own unique architectural style. The broad, square base, firmly rooted in the earth, or rather, in the sea. Then a narrower octagonal middle section, and finally, a cylindrical top crowned with the light itself. A majestic structure rising gracefully from the waters, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. The lighthouse was said to have a massive mirror at its apex, capable of reflecting sunlight for miles out to sea, even at night, perhaps using a system of polished bronze shields or even glass. Imagine the dazzling beam cutting through the darkness, a star created by human hands, guiding ancient mariners safely to port. A comforting sight for weary sailors after long voyages. And the fogs of the sea, guiding sailors safely into Alexandria's harbor. No, it was far more than that. It was a profound symbol of Alexandria's intellectual and scientific prowess, a testament to a city that valued knowledge, exploration, and the practical application of brilliant minds. Consider the possibility of a perpetual fire burning at its summit, a constant flame, a tireless sentinel, fueled by wood or perhaps by oil, tended by dedicated keepers whose lives were intertwined with the rhythm of the sea and the responsibility of maintaining this vital light. Imagine their watch, high above the world, the vast expanse of the night sky above them, the endless ocean stretching out below, the flickering glow of the fire casting long, dancing shadows across the ancient stones. How did they reach that summit? How did they carry the fuel, the maintenance supplies? Imagine the lighthouse's intricate internal staircase, spiraling upwards, a silent pathway, allowing access to its upper levels for those dedicated keepers, for maintenance and for observation. Perhaps it was a ramp, wide enough for donkeys to carry supplies, or a series of winding stairs, each step carved with precision, leading higher and higher, closer to the sky, closer to the stars. The Pharos was not just functional, it was also a work of art. It was adorned with statues, adding to its majestic appearance. Imagine, at its very summit, a statue of Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea, perhaps holding his trident aloft. A silent guardian, watching over the waters and the ships that sailed upon them. These adornments spoke not only of beauty, but of respect for the forces of nature and the deities believed to control them. Think of the lighthouse not just as a physical structure, but as a beacon of knowledge, standing proudly near the great library of Alexandria, the greatest repository of human wisdom in the ancient world. Imagine them together, the lighthouse illuminating the sea, guiding ships to safe harbor, and the library illuminating the mind, guiding scholars to new discoveries. A beautiful synergy of light and learning, of practical application and profound thought. The construction of the Pharos was an undertaking of immense scale, a project that spanned over 12 years. Think of the dedication, the planning, the sheer physical labor involved in raising such a colossal structure, stone by stone, year after year. It was a testament to the ambition and the organizational skills of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the countless workers who contributed their strength and skill to bring this vision to life. Like all things, even wonders, the Pharos eventually met its end. Its destruction by earthquakes was gradual, a slow fading of a wonder. It wasn't a sudden collapse, but a series of tremors over centuries, weakening its mighty frame. Parts standing for centuries after the initial damage, a poignant reminder that even the grandest human achievements are subject to the relentless forces of nature. And as we reflect on the Pharos and its eventual demise, we are reminded that each wonder, though now mostly gone, leaves behind a legacy, a whisper of human ingenuity, of artistry, and a yearning to reach beyond the ordinary, to build something magnificent, something enduring. These ancient marvels, they whisper tales of ambition, of skill, and the dreams of civilizations long past, inviting us to imagine their grandeur, to feel the echoes of their presence, even now, in our quiet contemplation. Let us now gently shift our focus from the guiding light of the Pharos to the silent, enduring strength of the oldest and only surviving of the seven wonders, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Imagine the vastness of the desert stretching out under a brilliant ancient sun. And rising from that golden landscape, a perfect geometric form, a mountain of stone, the Great Pyramid. When it was first completed, it would have looked very different from the weathered, sandy-colored structure we see today. The Great Pyramid of Giza's original casing stones, now mostly gone, were polished white limestone. Imagine this gleaming surface, a brilliant, almost blinding white that would have gleamed brightly under the desert sun, reflecting its rays like a colossal jewel, a beacon of purity and power. It would have been an awe-inspiring sight, visible for miles around, a shimmering testament to the pharaoh's divine authority. Step closer now, in your mind's eye, and feel the immense scale of it. The sheer weight of the stones, the precision of their placement. The interior passages of the Great Pyramid are so precisely constructed, so thoughtfully designed, that the temperature inside remains a constant 20 degrees Celsius, regardless of the scorching desert heat outside. Imagine that. A natural air conditioning system built thousands of years ago, a testament to the advanced understanding of engineering and thermodynamics possessed by these ancient builders. Ancient Egyptians believed the pyramid's shape was not just an architectural choice, but a spiritual one. They believed it helped the pharaoh's soul ascend to the heavens to join the gods. Imagine the pharaoh's spirit rising along those perfectly angled sides, carried upwards towards the celestial realm, a sacred ramp to immortality. And at the very peak of this monumental structure, the Great Pyramid was once topped with a capstone, a final crowning glory, possibly made of electrum, a shimmering alloy of gold and silver. Imagine this capstone catching the first rays of dawn or the last glow of sunset, reflecting the sun's rays like a beacon, a star on earth, guiding the pharaoh's journey and marking the pyramid's divine connection to the sun god Ra. The precise angle of the Great Pyramid's sides is 51.5 degrees. This isn't a random number. It's a mathematical marvel, a carefully chosen inclination that contributes to its stability and its incredible longevity. It's a slope that allows the immense weight of the stones to be distributed perfectly, ensuring that this structure has stood for millennia, a silent witness to the passage of time. From the enduring stone of the pyramid, let us journey now to a place of lush greenery, a stark contrast to the desert, a place of legend and beauty. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Imagine, if they existed, a vision of verdant paradise rising from the flat plains of Mesopotamia. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon were likely an intricate system of terraced gardens. Imagine layers upon layers of greenery ascending towards the sky, a living mountain of exotic plants and fragrant flowers. Some scholars gently suggest that these gardens might not have been in Babylon at all, but rather in the Assyrian city of Nineveh, built by King Sennacherib. The exact location and even the very existence remains a beautiful mystery, a whispered legend that only adds to their allure. But let us hold to the most enchanting version, a vibrant oasis in the heart of Babylon. The legend describes the gardens as rising in tiers resembling a green mountain, a breathtaking contrast to the flat sun-baked plains of Mesopotamia. Imagine walking through these terraces, each level revealing new wonders, new vistas of lush foliage and blossoming beauty. The plants and trees in these hanging gardens would have been exotic species, carefully selected to thrive in this elevated, irrigated environment. Imagine palms and fruit trees, fragrant herbs and vibrant flowers, their colors a symphony against the blue sky, their scents filling the air, a perfumed sanctuary from the heat and dust. And how were these elevated gardens kept alive? How was the water brought to such heights? Imagine an ingenious irrigation system, possibly powered by an Archimedes screw, lifting water from the mighty Euphrates River, a continuous flow, nourishing the roots, sustaining the life of this magnificent creation. The sound of the water, gently flowing, cascading from one terrace to the next, would have added to the serene atmosphere, a constant, soothing murmur. The structure supporting these hanging gardens was said to be made of stone, baked brick, and bitumen, materials chosen for their strength, strong enough to hold the immense weight of soil and water. Imagine the engineering feat required to build such a foundation, a solid base, for this suspended paradise, a testament to the ancient Babylonians' mastery of construction. From the verdant beauty of the hanging gardens, let us now turn our gaze to a place of divine artistry, a sanctuary of worship, the statue of Zeus at Olympia. Imagine the ancient sanctuary of Olympia, a sacred space dedicated to the gods and the athletic prowess of mortals. And within its grand temple sat the king of the gods, Zeus himself, a figure of unparalleled majesty. The statue of Zeus at Olympia was crafted from chryselephantine, a technique so exquisite, so demanding, that it was reserved for the most sacred and revered images. Ivory, for the flesh, a pale luminous surface capturing the label of divine majesty. This complex magisterium would have had the phonographic imagery of intense powers. Imagine the ancient sanctuary of Olympia, a sacred space dedicated to the gods and the athletic prowess of mortals. And within its grand temple sat the king of the gods, Zeus himself, a figure of unparalleled majesty. The statue of Zeus at Olympia was crafted from chryselephantine, a technique so exquisite, so demanding, that it was reserved for the most sacred and revered images. Imagine the empty building of the Hanging Gardens, a colossal sanctuary of worship. Imagine the ancient sanctuary of Olympia, a sacred space dedicated to the gods and the athletic prowess of mortals, and the capital called of duty, immense majesty. Imagine the empty building of the Hanging Gardens, a sacred space dedicated to the gods and the athletic prowess of mortals. This temple was not built once, but rebuilt multiple times after destruction, each iteration more magnificent than the last, a testament to the unwavering devotion of its patrons and the enduring power of its goddess, Artemis. Imagine the resilience, the determination to rebuild such a monumental structure again and again, each time grander, each time more beautiful. The temple was constructed almost entirely of marble, a dazzling white edifice. Imagine it, glowing in the sunlight, a beacon of purity and architectural brilliance. The sheer scale of it, the pristine white marble, would have made it a truly breathtaking sight, a vision of divine perfection. It was adorned with 127 colossal columns. Imagine standing before them, each one soaring over 60 feet tall, reaching towards the heavens, many of which were donated by kings, rulers from across the ancient world, vying for the honor of contributing to this sacred space. Each column, a testament to wealth, power, and devotion. The Temple of Artemis served not only as a place of worship, but also as a marketplace and a bank. It was a central hub for the ancient world. Imagine the vibrant activity, The merchants, the pilgrims, the bankers, all converging in this sacred space, a place where the divine and the mundane intertwined. The cult of Artemis at Ephesus was unique. It depicted the goddess not as the huntress we often imagine, but with multiple breasts or egg-like protuberances, symbolizing fertility and abundance. Imagine this powerful image, a goddess of life and nourishment, revered by a thriving city. And so, our journey through these magnificent wonders continues, each one a testament to human spirit, to aspiration, to the dreams of civilizations long past. Now, as we gently drift from the radiant marble of Artemis's temple, we prepare to encounter another marvel, a tomb of unparalleled grandeur, a final resting place designed to defy time itself, the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Let your mind be still as we prepare for this next destination, allowing the images to gently fade, leaving only a sense of peace and wonder. And now, as we drift further along this gentle current of time, we arrive at another marvel, a testament to devotion and enduring legacy, the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Imagine a city bathed in the soft glow of the Mediterranean sun. Halicarnassus, a vibrant port where cultures intertwined. And here, rising majestically above the bustling streets, stood a tomb so grand, so utterly magnificent, that its very name became a word we still use today, mausoleum. This was no ordinary resting place. Oh no, it was built for Mausolus, a powerful satrap, a governor in the vast Persian Empire, a man who commanded great respect, and whose wife, Artemisia, wished to honor him in a way that would echo through eternity. Close your eyes and picture it, a structure that defied simple categorization. It was a harmonious blend, a beautiful fusion of different architectural styles, reflecting the diverse world of its time. You could see the elegant lines of Greek design, the sturdy foundations of Lycian tradition, and the subtle influences of Egyptian grandeur, all woven together into a single, breathtaking edifice. The sun, warm and gentle, illuminates its surfaces, revealing intricate details. Imagine friezes, long bands of sculpted art, wrapping around the tomb, telling stories in stone. Here you might see the fierce energy of battles between Greeks and Amazons, their mythical clashes frozen in time, a dance of strength and skill. And there, the thrilling spectacle of chariot races, horses straining, charioteers leaning, a moment of ancient sport captured forever. These weren't just decorations, they were narratives, carved by the most skilled sculptors of the age, showcasing their incredible artistic prowess, their ability to breathe life into cold stone. And high above it all, at the very pinnacle of its pyramid-shaped roof, stood a colossal statue, a majestic depiction of Mausolus himself and his beloved wife, Artemisia. They stood side by side, gazing out over their city, over the sea, their silent vigil, a symbol of their enduring presence, their legacy, etched against the sky. The mausoleum was designed to be seen from afar, a beacon of power and remembrance. It was intended to be visible, even to ships far out at sea, a landmark, a declaration of Mausolus's importance, his lasting impact on the world. It was a monument not just to a man, but to an idea, the idea that human achievement can reach such heights, that it could defy time and leave an indelible mark. Feel the gentle breeze as it whispers around this magnificent structure, carrying with it the echoes of ancient voices, the dreams of those who built it, the awe of those who gazed upon it. It stands in your mind's eye, a testament to human ambition and artistic genius, a place where history and beauty converge. Now, let us allow the image of the mausoleum to gently fade as we journey onward, carried by the soft currents of imagination to another wonder, one that stood as a guardian, a silent sentinel over a bustling harbor. We arrive at the island of Rhodes, a jewel in the Aegean Sea, and here, standing proudly at the entrance to its vibrant port, was the Colossus of Rhodes. Imagine the morning sun glinting off bronze, a colossal statue, so immense, so awe-inspiring that it seemed to touch the clouds. This was no ordinary statue. It was a depiction of Helios, the mighty sun god, patron deity of Rhodes, a symbol of their resilience and their victory. Its story is one of transformation, of turning instruments of war into a symbol of peace and triumph. The Colossus was constructed from the melted-down bronze weapons and siege engines left behind by a defeated invading army. Imagine the sheer audacity, the poetic justice, of taking the very tools meant for destruction and forging them into a monument of enduring strength, a powerful statement that even from conflict, beauty and hope can emerge. For centuries, it was believed that the Colossus straddled the harbor entrance, its mighty legs spread wide, allowing ships to sail directly between them, a truly breathtaking image of a god welcoming travelers to his island. While modern historians now largely consider this a romanticized myth, the image itself speaks to the sheer scale and imaginative power of this ancient wonder. It captures the human desire to imbue their creations with a sense of the miraculous. This monumental statue was hollow, a vast shell of bronze, but it was filled with stones for stability, a testament to the incredible engineering skills of the Rhodians. Think of the intricate planning, the meticulous execution required to construct such a massive and complex structure. It took 12 long years of dedicated effort, of countless hands working together towards a shared vision, a true testament to their unwavering commitment and profound skill. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin as you stand in the shadow of this magnificent god, its bronze skin reflecting the light, its silent gaze watching over the sea. It embodies the spirit of a people, their gratitude, their strength, their belief in the power of their deity and their own ingenuity. Allow the image of the Colossus to gently dissolve as we continue our journey, carried by the soft rhythm of your breath. For this part of our sleepy tour, one that stood as a beacon, a guiding light in the ancient world, we arrive at the bustling port city of Alexandria in Egypt, a center of learning and trade, and here, on a small island just offshore, stood one of the tallest man-made structures of its time. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, also known as the Pharos of Alexandria. Imagine the night sky, vast and star-studded, and then a single brilliant light piercing the darkness, guiding ships safely to shore. This was the purpose of the lighthouse, to stand as a sentinel, a guardian, for sailors navigating the treacherous waters of the Mediterranean. The island it stood upon was called Pharos, and its name became synonymous with its function, so much so that in many languages, the word Pharos still means lighthouse, a lasting linguistic legacy of this incredible feat of engineering. Close your eyes and visualize its form. It was a structure of distinct sections, rising gracefully towards the heavens. A strong, square base, providing unwavering stability. Then an octagonal middle section, transitioning smoothly upwards, and finally, a cylindrical top, culminating in a large fire chamber, a perfect design for both strength and visibility. At its summit, a massive fire burned brightly, fueled by wood or oil, but its light was not just a simple flame. Oh no, the Lighthouse of Alexandria employed a marvel of ancient technology. A massive mirror, perhaps made of highly polished bronze or even specialized glass, was used to project the light from the fire far out to sea. Imagine the ingenuity, the precision required to craft such a mirror and position it to cast its beam reportedly up to 35 miles into the darkness, a truly astonishing reach for its time. But the lighthouse was more than just a navigational aid. It also served as a watchtower, its elevated vantage point offering an unparalleled view of the surrounding sea. From its heights, observers could spot approaching ships, whether friendly or hostile, providing an early warning system for the city below, a silent guardian protecting Alexandria from potential threats. Feel the gentle sway of the waves beneath you as you imagine the steady beam of light sweeping across the water, a comforting presence for weary sailors, a symbol of human mastery over the elements, a testament to the power of innovation and the desire to explore. As these images of ancient wonders begin to gently soften in your mind's eye, remember that these 7 wonders were not all built at the same time. Their construction spanned several centuries of ancient history, a long tapestry of human endeavor woven across different eras and different civilizations. And sadly, only one, the Great Pyramid of Giza, remains largely intact, a silent witness to millennia. The others succumb to the relentless forces of nature, to devastating earthquakes, to consuming fires, or were dismantled stone by stone, their precious materials repurposed for new constructions, a poignant reminder of the impermanence of even the grandest human creations. The list itself of these 7 wonders was originally compiled by ancient Greek travelers and historians. It served as a kind of ancient tourist guide, highlighting the most breathtaking and awe-inspiring achievements of their world. The criteria for their selection were often their immense size, their undeniable artistic merit, and the sheer human effort required for their construction. They were meant to inspire awe, to demonstrate the pinnacle of human achievement in the ancient world. Many of these wonders were located in the Hellenistic world, reflecting the cultural and architectural dominance of Greek civilization during that era. Their stories were passed down through generations, inspiring future architects and artists to dream bigger, to build grander, to reach for the impossible. The materials used in their construction, from the gleaming marble and precious gold to the sturdy bronze and enduring limestone, were often sourced from distant lands, showcasing the intricate and extensive ancient trade networks that connected the world. Each wonder represented a unique blend of engineering prowess, artistic vision, and often deep religious devotion. The scale of these projects often required the labor of thousands of individuals over many years, a collective human endeavor, a testament to what can be achieved when people work together towards a common goal. And even today, the precise methods used to construct some of these wonders, especially the lifting of massive stones, still puzzle modern engineers, adding to their mystique and allure. The legends surrounding these wonders often grew with time, adding layers of mystery and wonder. They served as symbols of power, wealth, and cultural identity for the civilizations that built them. Even in their ruins, or as mere legends, these ancient wonders continue to captivate our imagination, whispering tales of a bygone era, a time when humanity reached for the stars with stone and bronze. As we let these final thoughts about the 7 wonders gently settle into the quiet corners of your mind, feel yourself drifting deeper into relaxation. The journey through history has been long but peaceful. And now, as we prepare for the final part of our tour, allow your body to become even heavier, your breath even slower, your mind even calmer. We will soon begin our final descent into the deepest, most restorative sleep. But first, there is one more wonder, one last journey to embark upon, a final whisper from the ancient world before you surrender completely to the embrace of slumber. And so, our gentle journey through the ancient world continues as we drift from one marvel to the next, a whisper of history carried on the soft breeze of time. We have seen the towering majesty of the Great Pyramid of Giza, its ancient stones holding secrets of pharaohs and stars. We have imagined the lush terraces of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, a verdant dream in the desert's heart. We have stood in awe before the shimmering temple of Artemis at Ephesus, a sanctuary of beauty and devotion. We have felt the profound presence of the statue of Zeus at Olympia, carved from ivory and gold, a divine whisper in the temple's hush. And we have contemplated the grand finality of the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, a monument to eternal memory. Now, as our minds grow softer and our breath grows deeper, we turn our gaze to the sea, to the sparkling waters of the Mediterranean, where two more incredible wonders once stood, guardians of harbors and horizons. Let us first imagine ourselves sailing towards the island of Rhodes, a gentle breeze filling our sails, the sun a warm caress on our skin. As we draw closer to the harbor entrance, a breathtaking sight begins to emerge from the shimmering haze. A colossal figure of bronze standing astride the very mouth of the harbor, welcoming all who approached. This was the Colossus of Rhodes, a truly astonishing feat of engineering and artistry. Imagine, for a moment, the sheer scale of this statue. It was a representation of the sun god Helios, the patron deity of Rhodes, and it stood in a pose of magnificent welcome, or perhaps of powerful protection. Its feet were said to be planted on either side of the harbor entrance, though some historians suggest it stood on one side, overlooking the entrance. Regardless, its presence was undeniable, immense, and awe-inspiring. The Colossus of Rhodes was not just a statue, it was a symbol of the island's resilience and triumph. Its construction was a story in itself. The islanders of Rhodes had successfully defended their city against a prolonged siege by a powerful enemy. And after their victory, they found themselves with a wealth of siege equipment left behind by the retreating forces. Rather than let these tools of war go to waste, they decided to sell them, to fund the creation of this magnificent statue, a monument to their freedom and their gratitude to Helios. The construction of the Colossus was a monumental undertaking. It took a remarkable 12 years to complete. Can you imagine the dedication, the skill, the sheer human effort involved in such a project? From the initial design to the final placement of its bronze plates, it was a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient world. The Colossus was built with an internal framework likely made of iron, providing the structure and stability for such a massive form. And then, bronze plates were meticulously riveted to its exterior, layer by layer, until the god Helios stood complete in all his glory. Imagine the sight of this bronze giant shimmering in the Mediterranean sun, reflecting the light like a colossal beacon, a warm golden glow visible from far out at sea. It must have been an unforgettable landmark, guiding sailors and inspiring wonder in all who beheld it. The ancient world was often a place of great natural power, and the islands of the Mediterranean were no strangers to the Earth's movements. The Colossus was designed to withstand the forces of nature, but even the most robust structures and eventually succumb to the raw power of the Earth. And so, after standing tall for approximately 54 years, the Colossus of Rhodes met its fate in a massive earthquake. Imagine the ground trembling, the bronze plates groaning, the internal framework straining until with a thunderous roar, the mighty Colossus fell, its enormous limbs and fingers scattered along the coastline, a testament to its former grandeur, even in ruin. Even in its fallen state, the Colossus remained an impressive sight. For centuries, its broken pieces lay where they fell, attracting travelers and inspiring awe. Pliny the Elder, a Roman author, described its ruins as still marvelous, even when lying on the ground. He wrote that few people could even wrap their arms around its thumb. Imagine the sheer scale of a statue whose thumb was larger than a human embrace. Close your eyes and picture the scene. The gentle lapping of waves against the shore, the warm sun on the ancient stones, and the scattered remnants of this magnificent god, a silent reminder of human ambition and the transient nature of even the grandest creations. Let the image of the fallen Colossus settle softly in your mind, a quiet echo of a time when gods walked among us in bronze and light. Now, let us leave the shores of Rhodes and set our course for another bustling port city, Alexandria in ancient Egypt, a city founded by Alexander the Great, a center of learning and trade. And here, standing proudly on the island of Pharos, guarding the entrance to Alexandria's harbor, was our final wonder, the Lighthouse of Alexandria, also known simply as the Pharos of Alexandria. Imagine sailing towards Alexandria, perhaps at dusk or in the deep of night. The sea is calm, the stars begin to emerge, and then, on the horizon, a distant glow, a steady, unwavering light, growing brighter with every nautical mile. This was the light of the Pharos, a beacon of safety and welcome for sailors navigating the treacherous coastal waters. The Lighthouse of Alexandria was not just a light. It was one of the tallest man-made structures of its time, towering over the city and the sea. Its height was truly remarkable, a testament to the architectural prowess of the Ptolemaic kingdom. It stood as a symbol of Alexandria's power and its commitment to maritime commerce. Imagine the intricate design of this colossal structure. It was a multi-storied tower built from light-colored stone, perhaps limestone or marble. Its base was wide and square, gradually tapering as it rose through octagonal and then circular sections, culminating in the lantern chamber at its very top. The light from the lighthouse was said to be visible from an astonishing distance up to 35 miles away. Imagine the relief of a sailor after weeks at sea, seeing that guiding light appearing on the horizon, a promise of land and safety. It was a technological marvel of its age, a testament to human ingenuity in harnessing light for practical purposes. How did they achieve such a powerful beam? The lighthouse had a complex system of mirrors and lenses, possibly using highly polished bronze to amplify and project its light. Imagine the craftsmen painstakingly polishing these bronze surfaces to a mirror-like sheen, reflecting the flame with incredible intensity and directing it far out to sea. And what fueled this constant flame? A spiral ramp inside the lighthouse allowed donkeys to carry fuel all the way to the top. Imagine the steady procession of these animals laden with wood or charcoal, slowly ascending the internal ramp, ensuring that the flame never faltered, never dimmed, a constant vigil against the darkness. But the Lighthouse of Alexandria was more than just a navigational aid. It also served as a watchtower, providing an early warning system for approaching ships or potential invaders. Imagine the guards stationed at its upper levels, scanning the horizon, their eyes accustomed to the vastness of the sea, ready to alert the city to any approaching vessel, friend or foe. It was a guardian, a protector, a silent sentinel, watching over Alexandria. The lighthouse, like so many of the wonders, stood for centuries, guiding ships and inspiring awe. But it too eventually succumbed to the forces of nature and time. A series of earthquakes over many centuries gradually weakened its structure until it finally collapsed, its stones sinking into the sea or being repurposed for other structures. Today, beneath the waters of Alexandria's harbor, archaeologists have discovered remnants of this magnificent structure, colossal stone blocks, and even fragments of the colossal statue that once adorned its summit. A statue, perhaps of Zeus or Poseidon, or even Ptolemy I. Imagine the stories these submerged stones could tell, if only they could speak. And so, we have completed our sleepy tour through the 7 wonders of the ancient world. From the enduring mystery of the Great Pyramid to the guiding light of the Lighthouse of Alexandria, we have journeyed through time and imagination. These 7 wonders were often depicted together in ancient art, symbolizing the pinnacle of human achievement and engineering. They represented the very best of what humanity could create with skill and vision and determination. Many of these wonders were destroyed by natural disasters, like earthquakes or floods, or by the ravages of war, or simply by the slow erosion of time itself, reminding us of the transient nature of even the grandest creations. They stand as a gentle reminder that all things eventually pass into memory. Yet, despite their destruction, the stories and legends of the 7 wonders continue to inspire imagination and wonder. They bridge the vast expanse between ancient times and our present day, connecting us to the dreams and ambitions of those who came before us. They whisper of ingenuity, of artistry, of faith, and of the enduring human spirit to create something beautiful, something magnificent, something unforgettable. Now, as these images and stories gently fade into the soft edges of your mind, allow yourself to drift even deeper into relaxation. The journey is complete. The wonders are now part of your dreams. Feel the quiet stillness all around you. The air is calm. Your breath is soft and even. Each inhale, a wave of peace washing over you. Each exhale, releasing any remaining tension, any lingering thoughts. Let your body feel heavy and warm, sinking deeper into the surface beneath you. Your eyelids are soft and heavy. Your muscles are completely relaxed from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. You are safe. You are peaceful. You are completely at ease. The ancient world sleeps now within your dreams, and you are ready to join it in a deep and restorative slumber. Allow the gentle rhythm of your breathing to carry you further and further down into the soft, velvet darkness of sleep. Let yourself go completely, surrendered to the quiet of the night. Sleep now, sweet dreams, and rest deeply. Good night. Good night. as the echoes of these ancient marvels gently recede into the quiet corners of your consciousness. Imagine for a moment not just the structures themselves, but the very air that surrounded them, the gentle breezes that once carried the scents of distant lands, and the whispers of countless voices. Imagine the soft glow of the setting sun, casting long shadows across the marble of the Temple of Artemis, or painting the sky in hues of rose and gold behind the Colossus of Rhodes. Feel the warmth of that ancient sun on your skin, a warmth that has touched generations of dreamers and builders and wanderers. Picture the quiet moments when the world was still around these giants, before the bustling crowds of pilgrims or the clamor of merchants, just the silent vigil of the stars above, watching over these magnificent achievements. The same stars that now twinkle in your own night sky, connecting you across millennia to those distant times and those distant dreams. Allow your mind to drift to the sounds that might have filled those ancient spaces. The distant bleating of a goat on a hillside, the gentle lapping of waves against a distant shore, the soft rustle of papyrus in a scribe's hand, or the quiet hum of crickets as twilight deepened. All these subtle sounds now blend into the soft symphony of your own peaceful night. Feel the profound sense of continuity that these wonders represent, a thread woven through history, connecting humanity's earliest aspirations with our present moments. They remind us of the timeless human desire to create, to understand, to reach for the divine, and to leave a mark upon the world, a mark that resonates long after the hands that shaped it have turned to dust. Let your breath deepen and slow, with each gentle inhalation, drawing in the quiet energy of the night, and with each soft exhalation, releasing any last vestiges of thought or worry. Imagine your breath as a gentle tide, ebbing and flowing, carrying you further and further out into the tranquil ocean of sleep. The journey through the wonders was not just a tour of stone and mortar, but a journey through the human spirit itself, a testament to what is possible when imagination and determination converge. It is a story whispered not just in words, but in the very fabric of time, a story that now settles softly within your own heart and mind. Picture yourself drifting on a calm river under a canopy of ancient trees. The water is smooth, like polished glass, reflecting the soft glow of a crescent moon and a scattering of distant stars. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the faint scent of damp earth and night-blooming jasmine. You are completely at ease, completely supported by the gentle current. There's no need to hurry, no destination to reach, just the quiet pleasure of the journey itself, the gentle sway of the boat, the soft murmur of the water against the hull. Each moment unfolds with perfect grace, inviting you to simply be, to simply rest. As you drift, imagine the riverbanks lined with ancient gardens, like those of Babylon, but now bathed in moonlight. The terraced flowers shimmer with dew, their petals unfurling in the cool night air, releasing their fragrance into the stillness. You can almost feel the soft petals under your fingertips, cool and velvety. Further along the river, you might glimpse the silhouette of a great lighthouse on a distant shore, its beacon a soft, steady pulse guiding you, not to a port, but deeper into tranquility. It's a light that reassures, that protects, a gentle presence in the vastness of the night. This journey is yours alone, a private passage into profound peace. The images of the wonders now blend seamlessly with the landscapes of your dreams, becoming part of a larger, more serene narrative, a story that lulls you into deeper and deeper states of relaxation. Feel the subtle shift in your awareness as the boundaries between waking and dreaming begin to blur. Your thoughts become like clouds drifting lazily across a boundless sky, appearing and then dissolving effortlessly, without effort, without attachment. Allow your body to become even heavier, even more completely at rest. Each muscle, each fiber in your being is now imbued with a profound sense of calm. Imagine a warmth spreading from the center of your chest outward, gently enveloping your entire form, a comforting blanket of peace. This warmth is like the lingering heat of the ancient sun, absorbed by the stones of the wonders now radiating back to you. A timeless energy of comfort. It soothes and heals and prepares you for the deepest, most restorative sleep. You are now completely untethered from the demands of the day, from the expectations of the world. You are simply existing in this moment of perfect peace, a moment that stretches into eternity as you surrender to the embrace of sleep. The stories of human ingenuity and aspiration have been told, and now they gently fade into the background, leaving only the quiet hum of your own being, the steady rhythm of your breath, the soft beat of your heart. Imagine a vast, silent desert under a canopy of countless stars. The air is cool and crisp, carrying the faint scent of sand and distant dry grasses. There is a profound sense of solitude and peace in this boundless space. You are a tiny speck under the immensity of the cosmos, yet completely at home, completely safe. The stars above twinkle with an ancient light, a light that has traveled for millennia to reach your eyes. Each star, a distant sun, a silent witness to the passage of time and the unfolding of history. They invite you to release all your concerns and simply gaze into their infinite depths, allowing their quiet beauty to draw you deeper into rest. Feel the soft sand beneath you, cool and yielding, supporting your body completely. You are sinking gently into its embrace, becoming one with the earth, with the night, with the universe. There is a gentle breeze that whispers across the desert, a soft, almost imperceptible sound, carrying with it the echoes of ancient tales, of journeys, of dreams, from the very heart of the world, soothing you, calming you, inviting you to let go. Let your mind become as vast and as empty as this desert night, without boundaries, without limits, just pure, unadulterated peace. Any thoughts that arise are simply observed and allowed to drift away like wisps of cloud across the moonlit sky. You are entering a sacred space, a realm where time has no meaning, where worries dissolve like mist in the morning sun. This is the threshold of deep sleep, a place of profound renewal and restoration. The wonders of the ancient world have now fulfilled their purpose. They have guided you gently to this moment of perfect stillness. They have shown you the beauty and the power of human creation, and now they release you into the quiet majesty of your own inner world. Allow yourself to fully, completely surrender to the pull of sleep. It is a gentle current, drawing you down into its soft depths, a comforting embrace that welcomes you home. Feel the last vestiges of wakefulness gently receding like the tide, leaving behind a calm and peaceful shore. Your eyelids are now completely closed, your breathing deep and rhythmic, your body utterly relaxed. You are safe, you are loved, you are at peace. The journey has ended, and a new journey into the realm of dreams is about to begin. Sleep now, sweet soul, drift into the softest, most restorative slumber. Let the ancient whispers of time lull you into deep and peaceful rest. Good night. Rest deeply. Sweet dreams. Good night. As you surrender to this gentle current, drawing you down into its soft depths, a comforting embrace that welcomes you home. Imagine for a moment that the very air around you is imbued with the essence of all those ancient places. Feel the warmth of the desert sun still lingering in the quiet night, a memory of the Great Pyramid stone absorbing the day's heat and slowly releasing it into the cool evening air. This warmth is not a burning heat, but a soft, pervasive comfort, like a blanket woven from time itself. It settles upon your skin, a subtle caress, inviting every muscle, every fiber to relax even further. Listen closely, not with your ears, but with your inner sense, to the faint, distant echo of the Hanging Gardens waterfalls, a whisper of cascading water flowing over mossy stones, creating a symphony of gentle sounds. This sound is not loud or demanding, but a soft, rhythmic murmur, a natural lullaby that speaks of life and growth and the enduring beauty of nature's design. It washes over your mind, cleansing it of any lingering thoughts, leaving behind a pristine clarity, a quiet pool reflecting the moon's soft glow. Perhaps you can even detect the subtle fragrance of the Temple of Artemis's cedar wood and frankincense, a faint, sweet aroma carried on an unseen breeze, a scent that evokes ancient rituals and peaceful contemplation. It is not an overpowering perfume, but a delicate wisp that dances on the edge of perception, inviting a deep, slow breath, filling your lungs with tranquility and releasing any tension, any tightness with each gentle exhale. This aroma becomes a part of your breath, a soothing essence that permeates your being, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. And as these sensations gently intertwine around you, within you, you might feel a subtle vibration, a deep resonance from the Colossus of Rhodes, a feeling of groundedness, of unwavering strength, not a rigid immobility, but a profound inner stability that allows you to feel utterly secure, utterly supported. This feeling anchors you to the present moment, to the comfort of your bed, to the quietude of your room. It is a silent promise that you are safe, that you are held, that you are exactly where you need to be. The lighthouse of Alexandria's beacon, though unseen, casts a gentle glow within your mind's eye, not a blinding light, but a soft, guiding luminescence that illuminates the path to deeper rest. It is a light that reassures, that guides, that promises a safe passage through the night and into the dawn. It is a light that speaks of clarity, of purpose, of the quiet wisdom that resides within your own spirit. It helps you to navigate the gentle currents of sleep, knowing that you are always on course, always heading towards renewal. Even the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, with its grand scale and intricate artistry, contributes to this tapestry of peace. It speaks of remembrance, of enduring love, of the quiet dignity that transcends time. It reminds you that even in stillness, there is profound meaning, that even in letting go, there is a beautiful continuity. It is a gentle reminder that life's journey is a cycle of waking and sleeping, of activity and rest, each one essential, each one a gift. And the majestic statue of Zeus, though a symbol of power, now transforms in your sleepy mind into an embodiment of serene majesty, a quiet strength that rests within you. It is not a force that demands, but one that simply is, a profound presence that offers a sense of calm and inner peace. It is a reminder that you possess an inner sanctuary, a place of quiet power where you can always retreat and find solace. These ancient wonders have not just been a journey through history, but a journey into the very depths of your own being, each one a stepping stone to a deeper state of relaxation, each one a whisper guiding you closer to the threshold of profound sleep. They have shared their stories, their grandeur, their quiet dignity, and in doing so, they have helped you to shed the burdens of the day, to release the grip of wakefulness. Feel the last vestiges of wakefulness gently receding like the tide, leaving behind a calm and peaceful shore. Your eyelids are now completely closed. Perhaps they feel pleasantly heavy, as if weighted with the softest of down. Your breathing, deep and rhythmic, a gentle wave rising and falling within your chest. Your body utterly relaxed, sinking deeper into the mattress, feeling the soft support beneath you. Imagine your mind as a vast, tranquil lake, its surface perfectly still, reflecting the starlight above. Any ripples, any disturbances have now completely subsided. The water is clear and deep and profoundly peaceful. This lake is your consciousness, calm, expansive, ready to receive the quiet balm of sleep. Allow any lingering thoughts, any stray impressions to simply dissolve like sugar in warm water. They have no power, no hold over you now. They are merely wisps of passing clouds in the vast blue sky of your inner world. Observe them without judgment, without attachment, and watch them gently drift away beyond the horizon of your awareness. You are now entering a sacred space, a realm where time has no meaning, where worries dissolve like mist in the morning sun. This is the threshold of deep sleep, a place of profound renewal and restoration, a place where your body can repair and rejuvenate, where your mind can process and integrate, where your spirit can find its quiet center. The wonders of the ancient world have now fulfilled their purpose. They have guided you gently to this moment of perfect stillness. They have shown you the beauty and the power of human creation, and now they release you into the quiet majesty of your own inner world. They have opened the door and invited you to step through into the waiting embrace of slumber. Allow yourself to fully, completely surrender to the pull of sleep. It is a gentle current drawing you down into its soft depths, a comforting embrace that welcomes you home. This current is warm and safe and utterly benevolent. It carries you effortlessly without any need for effort or striving. Just pure, unadulterated letting go. Feel the soft, gentle hum of the universe around you, a silent symphony of peace. It is the sound of everything settling into its rightful place, the sound of quietude, profound and deep. It resonates with your own inner calm, creating a perfect harmony, a beautiful resonance that cradles you in its embrace. Your breath continues, its slow, steady rhythm, a gentle anchor in this sea of tranquility. Each inhale, a soft wave of peace. Each exhale, a release of anything that no longer serves you. It is a natural, effortless process, requiring no thought, no direction, just pure, unadulterated being. Imagine yourself drifting on a cloud, made of the softest, most luminous moonlight. It carries you gently through a sky filled with shimmering stars. Each star a tiny spark of peace, a distant memory of the ancient wonders, now transformed into celestial guides, leading you deeper into the heart of sleep. There is no past, no future, only this present moment of profound peace. Your body is light and weightless, your mind clear and expansive. You are floating effortlessly in a sea of pure, restorative calm. This is where dreams are born, where healing begins, where renewal takes root. You are safe, you are loved, you are at peace. The journey has ended, and a new journey into the realm of dreams is about to begin. A journey of imagination, of subconscious wisdom, of deep, restorative rest. Embrace it, welcome it, let it envelop you completely. Sleep now, sweet soul. Drift into the softest, most restorative slumber. Let the ancient whispers of time lull you into deep and peaceful rest. Let the echoes of human ingenuity and enduring beauty become the gentle threads that weave the tapestry of your dreams. May your dreams be as vast as the desert night, as clear as the mountain air, as peaceful as the deepest ocean. May they bring you comfort, insight, and profound rest. Good night. Rest deeply. Sweet dreams. Good night. And may you wake feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready for a beautiful new day. And may you wake feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready for a beautiful new day. As you continue to drift on that luminous cloud, imagine it carrying you not just through the starry sky, but also through the very fabric of time itself, a gentle passage back to this moment of profound tranquility. Each star you pass twinkles with a soft light, a silent promise of the rest that awaits you. Feel the subtle currents of the night air brushing against your skin, a whisper-soft caress that soothes and calms. It carries with it the faint scent of distant lavender fields blooming under a silver moon, and the cool, clean aroma of dew-kissed earth, a fragrance that invites your senses to unwind and release. Allow your breath to deepen naturally, effortlessly. Each inhale, a slow, gentle expansion of your chest, your abdomen, filling you with pure, calm energy. Each exhale, a complete surrender, a letting go of any lingering tension, any stray thought that might still cling to the edges of your awareness. Let it all simply dissolve into the vastness of the night. Picture yourself now within a sanctuary of your own making, a place where peace resides unconditionally. It could be a glade bathed in dappled moonlight, where ancient trees stand as silent guardians, their leaves rustling a lullaby in the softest breeze. Or perhaps it's a quiet shore where the ocean's rhythm is the only sound, the waves sighing softly as they meet the sand, a timeless melody of ebb and flow. In this sacred space, you are completely at ease. The ground beneath you, whether it's soft moss or warm sand, supports you fully, holding you in a gentle embrace. There is no need to strive, no need to achieve, only to be, to exist in this moment of perfect calm. The air here is infused with a quiet magic, a restorative essence that permeates every cell of your being. Feel it seeping into your muscles, softening them, releasing any knots, any tightness. Feel it calming your nervous system, bringing a profound sense of stillness to your mind and spirit. Your thoughts, if they arise, are like distant clouds, passing slowly across a clear blue sky. You observe them without judgment, without attachment, and then they simply drift away, leaving behind a spaciousness, a quiet clarity that is deeply comforting. This journey through the ancient wonders has left its mark, not as a memory to be recalled, but as a feeling, a resonance within your very soul. The grandeur, the ingenuity, the enduring spirit of humanity has woven itself into the tapestry of your inner peace. It reminds you of the vastness of time, of the fleeting nature of all things, and of the profound beauty that can be found in creation and in stillness. You are now a part of that timelessness, connected to the whispers of history and the infinite possibilities of the future, all converging in this present moment of deep, restorative rest. Your own inner landscape is as vast and as wondrous as any ancient monument, waiting to be explored in the gentle realm of your dreams. Allow your eyelids to feel heavy, so wonderfully heavy, as if they are made of velvet and moonlight. They close softly, completely, sealing off the outer world and inviting you deeper into the sanctuary within. Your breathing becomes even slower, even more rhythmic, a gentle tide that carries you further and further into slumber's embrace. The soft glow of your inner world begins to deepen, from a gentle shimmer to a rich, velvety darkness, a darkness that is not empty, but full of potential, full of peace, full of the promise of renewal. You are cradled in this darkness, safe, secure, completely at peace. Let go completely of any remaining effort, any last vestiges of wakefulness. Surrender to the sweet pull of sleep, like a leaf drifting gently down a tranquil stream, carried by currents beyond your control, beyond your need to control. You are dissolving into the softest, most profound rest. Your body is sinking deeper and deeper into the mattress, into the bed, into the earth itself, becoming one with the stillness of the night. Your mind is quiet, expansive, like the boundless sky above you. This is your time to heal, to rejuvenate, to dream. May your dreams be filled with beauty, with wonder, with insights that nourish your spirit. May they be a gentle journey through landscapes of pure imagination, where every step is taken in peace, and every vision brings comfort. Rest now, sweet soul, in the deepest, most restorative slumber. Allow the echoes of ancient wonders to become the gentle threads that weave the tapestry of your dreams, a tapestry rich with history, vibrant with imagination, and imbued with profound peace. Good night. Rest deeply. Sweet dreams. Good night. And may you wake feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready for a beautiful new day. And as you drift deeper and deeper into this profound stillness, imagine the very air around you becoming infused with a soft, silvery light, a light that emanates from within your own being, a gentle luminescence that cradles you in its tender glow. This light is the essence of peace, the quiet hum of your own spirit settling into perfect harmony. Feel the subtle warmth of this inner light spreading through every fiber of your being, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, dissolving any lingering tension, any stray thought that might still cling to the edges of your awareness. It's like a soft, comforting mist, a delicate veil that wraps around you, protecting you, nurturing you, as you journey into the realm of dreams. The world outside, with its demands, its noises, its hurried pace, has completely faded. It is merely a distant echo, a whisper, that cannot reach you here in this sanctuary you have created within yourself. This is your sacred space, your personal haven, where time itself seems to slow to an almost imperceptible crawl, allowing you to simply be, to simply rest, without effort, without expectation. Perhaps in this tranquil state, you might sense a faint sweet fragrance like ancient blossoms carried on a gentle breeze, a scent that speaks of timeless beauty, of quiet gardens bathed in moonlight. It's a fragrance that soothes the soul, a reminder of the earth's enduring grace and the simple, profound beauty that exists when we allow ourselves to truly connect with the quiet rhythms of nature. Imagine the gentle whisper of leaves in a faraway forest, or the soft lapping of waves on a secluded shore. These sounds are not heard with your ears, but felt deep within your heart. They are the lullabies of the universe, guiding you further into the soft embrace of sleep. Each breath you take is a deepening, a releasing, a surrender to the profound peace that awaits you. You are now completely weightless, floating on a cloud of serenity, drifting effortlessly through the boundless expanse of your inner cosmos. There are no boundaries here, no limits, only infinite possibility and infinite calm. Allow yourself to be carried by this gentle current, knowing that you are safe, you are loved, and you are exactly where you need to be. This profound rest is a gift you give to yourself, a precious moment of pure restoration, a journey into the deepest chambers of your own consciousness, where healing unfolds and dreams are born like silent stars emerging in the velvet night. Embrace this journey with an open heart and a peaceful mind, for it is here that true renewal truly begins. Let the echoes of those ancient wonders now transform into the softest whispers in your dreams, no longer grand structures, but gentle inspirations shimmering like distant constellations, guiding your subconscious through landscapes of pure imagination, where every detail is crafted from the silk of starlight and the essence of peace. Good night, rest deeply, sweet dreams, good night, and may you wake feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready for a beautiful new day.